Luke knew exactly where his parents kept their secret things. He'd played enough hide and seek with his friend V in his house to know that his mum's pink rubber stick was in the bedside table, and his dad's cigarettes were in a shoebox in his bedroom cupboard this week. So when they bought his birthday present, a box set of science picture books, he knew it immediately and sneaked out just one book to read before his parents gave it to him. He picked out the one that said wildlife in the ocean and flipped it open to a random page. Fun fact, it said, in bold, bubbly letters, manatees can't get angry. They have no way to attack. Luke giggled. That's funny, he told V. He closed the book and promised to V that he'll read the rest when he receives it from his parents. He slid the book back into the box and slipped out of the cupboard to play elsewhere. You have to make a wish while cutting the cake, said Mum, trying to be cheerful. Luke knew that she wasn't feeling happy. She had had a fight with Dad just a day ago about his cigarettes. She had found an empty carton in his coat, and they had a big fight over it. V had told Luke about it. They had fought when he was away at school, but his parents couldn't see V. Luke didn't know what to tell his friend. His parents fought like that all the time. He lifted up the knife and thought about a wish. That his parents would hug and be nice. He thought it could be better. What if everyone could be nice to each other? What if everyone couldn't hit each other? He looked at V for help. He shrugged. Luke looked around the room and found the box of books that had been hastily wrapped up last night. I know what I'm going to wish for. Mum smiled and held his hand, placing the knife's edge on the cake. Mum? Yes, dear. Can I do the cutting myself? She thought for a moment, then nodded. You're a big boy now, aren't you? He smiled and hugged her. He took the knife and began to cut the cake in half. He began to wish. I wish, he mumbled. I wish everyone became manatees when they were angry. He gripped the knife with both hands and made a rough cut into the cake, crushing the icing. What did you wish for? Mum asked. I don't know, Luke said, and squealed as he licked his fingers. His dad burst into the living room. He looked drunk. He pointed one shaking finger at Luke and opened his mouth. He flinched. He knew how this was going to end, with someone getting hit and Mum crying. He slowly opened his eyes. His dad was floating by the doorway, shrinking like an untied balloon. He flailed as his arms got shorter and shorter, his hands becoming little flippers. The look of anger and panic on his face was replaced by a gentle sense of confusion. He had become a miniature manatee. He flapped his little flippers and tried to swim towards the ground. He bobbed up and down in the air and wafted downwards. He hit the floor with a soft boink. Luke looked at V. V nodded. You did the right thing, Luke.